Hello? 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 Hello, everybody! Sorry, I just had cereal, so when you have milk and you get like the stuff in your throat, and it kind of makes it like hard sometimes. Anyways, welcome everybody to the Detective Diaries, where I answer your guys' questions that you have submitted through a website called Marshmallow QA. I think that's what it's called. And first, before we begin, I'd like to thank you guys for your submissions. Investigators, teammates, thank you. Instigators, nice try. Maybe next time. And shall we begin? Yes, this stream is definitely pre-recorded, by the way. Oh, before we start, I had a question for you guys. I did tweet. I tweeted. Why don't you check Twitter? Open it up so you can be surprised. Ame tweeted. I did. I tweeted it. The stream is not pre-recorded, actually. It's not. Sorry. I messed that up. Sorry, I read the script wrong. So, I had a question for you guys, actually, before we start. Since you guys asked me a bunch of questions, I wanted to know if this is real. Is this real? Is that real? It's really real? For real this time, you guys. It's really real? That's crazy. Maybe this week's nature review, we'll do a monkey review. I want to learn more about this monkey. I want to learn more about it. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for your submissions. Shall we begin? Where is it? Oh. There it is. So we got a lot of different types of questions. I guess that's the type of question we'll start with first. Since you have so many pets to take care of, how do you make time to care for all of them? Well, pretty much like my schedule, you know, I just like wake up, I take care of the pets, and then I stream, and then I go back to sleep. It's just kind of like it becomes part of your day, a part of your habits. And a lot of the time, like, let's say I have like 3 or 4 water bowls for all of them. But if one is like, they prefer one in particular, and if that one's low, then Wellington will tell me that the bowl is low, because he's like, meow, meow, I don't want to drink from that one over there. I want to drink from this one. Meow. So, yeah, they'll tell me like when they need something too. They're very, not like actually they don't talk or anything, right? But, dogs and cats have their own way of communicating. So it's important to pay attention to those sorts of things. But usually it's just like becomes part of the daily routine, taking Bubba and Mickey out, playing with them, exercising them, like they run around and stuff. And then, yeah, just making sure that they got what they need every day, like multiple times throughout the day. But yeah, we spend a lot of time like cuddling and playing. It's important for them, and they really like it, and I like it too. Thank you for the question. Next question. Oh, another pet question. What kind of fishies would be nice for beginners to keep as pets? Oh, I'm getting started on the fishies already? Alright, probably, you want like you could have a beta. Beta is like recommended sometimes since they're pretty hardy. Usually with a beta, you can have them in a tank with other fish, but they might be aggressive, so you could start out with something simple like tetras. Most tetras, they're like not that hard to kill. Or wait, no, the other way around. Anyways, Google it. Yeah, I like fishies, but I'm not I'm not really a reliable source, really. I just like the cool looking ones. But yeah, Google it, do your research. Some fishes, you gotta be aware of their temperature of water that they need. Like, people keep goldfish, and they're not like tropical fish, so they might not need like a heater or something like that. And goldfish get really messy too. So a lot of people have like goldfish in bowls and stuff, and it's pretty bad for them because they're really messy. Anyways, yeah, you gotta Google it because it really depends. There might be a fish that you're particularly interested in, but I don't know everything off the top of my head, so it's better just to look it up, you know? Yeah. Google it. Thank you. Do I like beans? Oh, I do like beans. I like chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about this the other day, but have you guys ever had falafel before? Have you guys ever had falafel? They're pretty much, I realized falafel's pretty much bean meatball. Yeah. It's like a ground up chickpea or something. It's a bean meatball. They're weird. I mean, they taste good, and they usually serve it with like a I think it's like a yogurt lime sauce, right? Yeah, it's a bean meatball. I like green beans too. Yeah, I like green beans, lima beans, snow peas. Are those beans? I like peanuts. I like I don't know that many other beans actually. A falafel's tasty though. Thank you for the question. What was Jenma's reaction when you told her you wanted to do a 3D stream? Well, yeah, when I first asked about like doing the VR streams, you know, I had something in mind that I wanted to do, and to be honest, I thought it probably wouldn't be possible to do it the way I wanted to, and I was just like, I don't know if this is possible, but I'm gonna ask anyways. And you know, she was very encouraging about it, and she tried her best, you know, to make everything go smoothly for me. So thank you, the Gemma. She's probably not watching, but yeah, I love Gemma. So nice. And yeah, thank you for the question. Okay, shall we go on? Hi, Amelia. I watched you play. Hello. I watched you play Dead Space and chopping monsters mercilessly. It was fun. When I first played that game the first time, I was so frightened I had a nightmare that night. But you were just chilled the whole time, so I wanted to ask, was there any game you felt scary? Oh, a game I felt that was scary. Oh, but I also really enjoyed it. I liked Layers of Fear. I like that one. I just like the because it has like a lot of like surreal elements and stuff. But apparently I heard the second game is not as good as the first one. But I like Layers of Fear. Yeah, Minecraft is scary sometimes too. That's true. Minecraft can be pretty scary. Yeah, I guess Layers of Fear. I haven't really played too many horror games. I've played Outlast and Amnesia. I mean, Outlast was a little bit scary, but after a while, like, the jump scares kind of aren't that scary after, you know, like, the 5th time, and it just keeps happening, so, you just kind of grow immune to it. I think I played Five Nights at Freddy's before. I thought it was a little scary. There's like a Minecraft, not Minecraft version. I mean, I'm sure there's a Minecraft version of Five Nights at Freddy's. I just meant, oh yeah, a VR version. There's like a VR version of Five Nights at Freddy's. That one looks scary. I don't know if I want to play that. I feel like I've played that before, but I don't know. Seems scary. Yeah, hopefully I answered the question. Thank you. Next. Oh. Next slide, please. Oh, sorry. Hi. I've been really loving the reviews, streams. I didn't really love hearing you talk about pets. I was wondering, what are some more unrealistic animals you'd like to keep if you had space, money, time for them? I've always wanted a big crocodile monitor. They're so awesome. Ooh, yeah, monitors get pretty big. I think I've said this before. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I like to have a goat. I want a goat, yeah, or a sheep. I don't know. They're pretty cute. Or maybe like an alpaca. Yeah. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. I kind of like those. I mean, what like species do those fall under? Like, I mean, I guess a alpaca and a goat are probably different species, but like, what's the name for those types of animals where they're like fuzzy and they got hooves and like 4 legs? Not just a mammal, but like farm animals. Alpacas or llamas? Oh. Ungulates. Oh, you learn something new every day. Ah, I didn't know there was a name for them. See it? There's a name. Cool. Yeah, I want one of those. Oh, but I saw a video of like somebody, cause you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but like when you have animals that have hooves and stuff, you have to get the hooves like trimmed because they'll get too long and it gets uncomfortable for them. So I saw like a video of somebody like chopping, not chopping, okay, it looked like chopping, but they like shave the hooves of a horse. And obviously they have to be trained because imagine you're standing near a horse and they just kick you while you're doing that. That would suck. But yeah, they like, it's like cutting a giant nail. Yeah, they're like fingernails, yeah. And this guy just had like a butcher knife and he was just like, shoot, like slicing off these little thin slices of the hoof. It looks like you could eat it, but you probably don't want to eat it. But, yeah, that seems pretty difficult. Yeah, it's necessary for them. It's something people overlook. I mean, if you have like a goat or a horse or something, you have to trim their hooves. Oh, they're pretty cool though. I want a goat. I want a goat. Oh, thank you for the question. Next. How does it feel to have a large following? Also, did that number ever overwhelm you? Yeah, yes, I've been using Twitter a lot, and sometimes I'll like click on my profile to like copy something or see the schedule, and I'm like, wow, I have that many followers? What the heck? It's kind of hard to like that's a lot of people. It's kind of hard to comprehend, I guess, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say some of the things that I say. Maybe I should be more careful with my words or something, or maybe my sense of humor is weird or something. Maybe I should be more careful. That's what I think on so many people who are watching, yeah. Or seeing my tweets is a little scary. But I mean, yeah, it's not all bad. It's fun. I like having fun with it for the most part. I like interacting. I like reading. I read a lot of like Twitter comments, although I don't like a bunch of them. But like them on Twitter, because you know, like with the feature. Sometimes I'll like something and then I'll see something that I like, but then I won't actually like it because I'm like, oh, I'll be like the only one. I feel weird. But sometimes I do. Anyways, yeah, Twitter's fun. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, having a lot of fun with the fleets, but it looks like fleets are gonna be gone by next week, so I'll try to use them as much as possible this week, and then they'll be gone forever. Sorry. Don't blame me, blame Twitter. It's Twitter's fault. I got a hiccup. And then... yeah! Next slide, please. There are no restrictions on what could be sold as merch. What would you want sold with your face or name on it? Oh yeah, I had an idea for merch, but I actually don't think it's possible, so I'll just tell you guys. I wanted to get like, do you guys know those old magnetic bottle openers that have buttons on them that say stuff? So you like click on a button and it says like a phrase. I saw a video recently of like I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like a Cursed Simpsons one with Homer, and it sounds like really distorted. I actually had that same bottle opener, and it's like a magnet that you could put on the fridge, and it had buttons. Yeah, so if I could have some merch, that's what I'd want mine to be: a bottle opener with buttons that say words, and a magnetic also. Very useful. And then you could like press a button and it'd be like, oh, what's a phrase that Ame says? You know, that could be on there too. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if that's possible, but I'd love that. That's all I could think of. Thank you for the question. Hi. Given your boundless enthusiasm regarding the upcoming conventions Ian is attending on the following months, as you have been confirmed as a guest in all of them, I wanted to ask you what makes you like cons so much, both from the standpoint of a member of the audience and also of your newfound status as a famous creator entertainer partaking in as an expositor of sorts. Expositor. Oh. Yeah, I've said this before, but I like conventions. Like, you get to people watch. That's the most fun part about conventions. I'm the type of person, I just like to watch people. I just like to observe people in their natural habitat. Well, I guess unnatural habitat. But, yeah, so I guess, from an audience viewpoint, it's interesting to learn more about people and what people do and how people act and stuff. and sometimes, it's a little fun. Not because I'm making fun of them or anything. It's just, it's just entertaining. What can I say? And then, wait, what was the rest of the question? Oh, yeah. So pretty much I agreed to do all the conventions because I thought maybe it'd be cool if it was like one of those things where I get to like interact with you guys, like in a TV, like one-on-one in person. That'd be so cool. That sounds like really fun. I don't know. I'd love to. Like, I don't think I get that much creative freedom when it comes to that, determining what goes on at the convention and stuff. But if it were up to me, I would sit in front of the convention or sit in front of a booth in the TV, and then I'd stream it for you guys, and then we could talk to people who come up to the TV. But that's a little bit scary, but I think it'd be fun. I know you guys think it's a bad idea, but I think it'd be funny. If somebody does something bad, they could just get in trouble at the convention. So, the responsibility is not really on me, but at the people at the convention to behave properly, and at the staff to enforce the rules properly. So yeah, that'd be fun. But I don't think that's what the conventions are gonna be like this time. But that would be fun. Anyways, yeah, that's why I agreed to them. But I think it's gonna be panels and stuff. So looking forward to it. I don't know if it'll be quite as similar as Anime Expo. I don't know. Maybe different activities that we'll do. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. So we'll see. We live and learn. Okay. Thank you for the question. Next slide, please. What do you do when you're not streaming? Being entertained is a lot of paperwork. I sleep a lot. Yeah, I sleep a lot. I like sleeping. And I laser cut stuff. I design stuff to laser cut stuff. And then I spend time with my pets. And then I've been watching a K-drama recently. And then sometimes I watch movies. And then sometimes I'll sleep. I guess not much goes on, aside from streaming. I just kind of do nothing sometimes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I ate a whole melon yesterday. Well, it was like a honeydew melon, but it was a pretty big one for a honeydew melon. And I cut it in half and I ate it like a bowl, and then I ate the second one too. I ate the other half. It was delicious. I think honeydew melon is the best melon. I'm a melon. Next question, thank you. Hey, I'm just wondering if you like eating ramen, and if so, what is your favorite flavor and favorite toppings? I'm planning to make custom bowls for ramen for the Hololive members, but I need more information. Ooh, custom hololive-EN or Hololive ramen bowl. A themed Hololive ramen bowl. Ooh. I guess, for my ramen, I like it pretty standard, creamy, pork-based, chicken-based broth with, garlic, and, usually I have brown rice noodles, and, I like menma, and kikurage. Yeah, there's a wood ear mushroom, it's yummy. It's pretty standard, though. I don't really like anything, that weird in my ramen, so I don't know what would make it stand out. Yeah, menma is bamboo shoot. It's yummy, it's tasty. Oh yeah, egg Yeah, creamy egg. That's tasty. Oh, I feel like that's pretty standard though. Yeah. I don't know. What should we put in an ame ramen? Salt. Ramen already has salt. Smart. We got a couple of smart guys here in chat, huh? A tarantula, no. Alligator. Ooh. Some people eat alligator. No, not in my ramen. Mushroom. Kikurage. Isn't kikurage a mushroom? Gator's tasty. I never had it before. Oh, cactus? A cactus juice? Oh, that'd be interesting. I never had cactus before. Don't people eat cactus? You could put cactus in the ramen. Cactus ramen? That might be cool. Interesting. Okay. Broccoli in ramen. No. No! Alright, next question. We'll put jerky in the ramen. Yeah, we'll put jerky in the ramen. Oh, next question. What is the best part of being a VTuber? Oh, this is tough to answer because it's so fun. It's really fun. The best part... I really like having fun with everybody on stream. Like when we play games and stuff. To me, that's like the best. That's when after like a good gaming stream, I'm just like, oh, I love streaming. So yeah, probably that. I really like that feeling. Like sometimes after a stream, we're just like, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to answer that question for now. Thank you for the question. Next slide, please. Hi, Ame. I'm a fan of your immense chaotic energy. Pray tell, how did you acquire it and what did it cost? The original Ame died. I was just kidding. I just pulled it out of my butt. It was a sacrifice. I'm just messing with you guys. Thank you. Next question. Given the opportunity, would you adopt a pet monkey? I don't know. I've kind of heard like a lot of bad stories about like a monkey that'll like they like claw your face off or something. So I don't know. I don't know if I would have a monkey as a pet. They seem like they require like a lot of attention. Yeah, they need like a lot of setup if you're gonna have a monkey as a pet. But a lot of the times, monkeys as pets are illegal anyways. So yeah, I don't think they should be pets. Maybe if it's like a sort of rehabilitation thing where it's like an injured monkey that needs to be rehabilitated so that they can eventually go back into the wild, or like in a proper enclosure, like in a zoo, or I wouldn't say enclosure, like a habitat, you know? So yeah, I would not have a monkey as a pet. No. Even the tiny monkeys, they have like little teeny tiny monkeys like the size of this microphone head. But yeah, I would not have a monkey as a pet. Yeah. But you know, I'd want them to, I don't think I'd be able to give them the right life as a pet owner. So yeah, I'd want them to go somewhere else where they get a lot of space and they get a lot of attention and all the yummy snacks that they could ever desire. Yeah, thank you for the question. Hold on, I have to hiccup. Yeah. Next slide, please. How did you become a successful streamer and what keeps you motivated? Thank you for reading this. Oh yeah, how much is your salary as a VTuber and a detective? Well, I think you guys know how this happened, you know, being a part of Hololive and hololive-EN, pretty much. And what keeps me motivated? Well, the truth is, you know, sometimes I lose motivation too. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm not cut out for this. My streams suck. People probably just lie about liking me. I just want to sleep in bed all day. And usually I just like I take a little bit of a break, you know, do something else, and then I'll be like, I feel like streaming. So yeah. And then as for how much your salary is, well, let's just say you guys keep me pretty well fed. I'll pet the tummy. Thank you for the question. Next slide, please. How did you feel when you got accepted into hololive? What was the first thing you did after? Oh, the first thing I did after passing the auditions, I cleaned my room. Yeah, I got my shit together. That's pretty important. Yeah, I remember when I was like preparing for all of that stuff, you know, if you look good, feel good, right? So one of the things I organized everything. I like redid my room and kind of like made sure everything was nice and neat and clean, because I felt like that really reflected upon my mind. And if I look around my room right now, yeah, I got it clean. So yeah, you know, that's pretty important. You know, especially when you're trying to go for something that you know, you like for an interview or whatever. You want good vibes, you know. You gotta have your room clean so that you have a clean slate to start off with. And yeah. Get yourself organized, okay? And then how did I feel? Oh, let me try to. Oh, maybe I just time travel back to then. Oh, hold on. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was really excited though, and I didn't really know what to expect, and yeah, I was really looking forward to having a bunch of fun. Yeah, thanks for the question. Next, let's go. As someone who likes to experiment with new things, are there any big projects you would like to try next? I've learned my lesson. Okay, I know you guys, I got a lot of questions about collabs and like, what are you planning next time, man? Can you tell us some secrets about blah, 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 blah. But I figured it out. When I tell you guys something that I'm looking forward to doing on stream, it kind of like takes the excitement out of it for me. I don't know why. I just like, you guys, you make me feel all funny because you're like, oh, Ahmed, that's so cool. But then I just get all that feeling and then I didn't do any of the hard work yet. So, you know, I've decided I shut everything behind a curtain. And then when the time is right, we open the curtain and BAM! You blow your socks off, okay? So you guys gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Okay? Sound good? Thank you for the question. Next slide, please. Hi, Watson. Hi. When you were a student, have you ever had detention? If you did, what did you do? Or maybe you can talk about how you feel about the detention system. I think we're talking about the same type of detention. Yeah, one time, the only time I ever got detention was because I graffitied in school in a very noticeable spot, and I made a little bit of a mess, and I shouldn't have done that. And you know, I look back at past Ame, and I'm like, Ame, you freaking idiot! Why would you do that right there? So yeah, it was just for graffitiing stuff. But that was the only time that I ever got detention. I did have to. I remember one time I failed a health class because I thought it was really boring, because we just watched. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, that sounds like the best anime, but we just watched videos and then like, I don't know, it was boring. I like teachers, like when they actually teach and like show you stuff. But a lot of times it's just like, okay, we're playing this health information video today, and it's just like. Anyways, yeah, I remember I failed that class, and then I had to take it over the summer, which was interesting because then instead the teacher over the summer, like, they showed, it's health class, so they show you like weird things in health class, and they showed us like really weird things, and people asked like weird questions because it was summer school, and they were just like, fuck it, haha. And yeah, that was interesting. Very educational. Anyways, next question. Okay, important question. When were you getting the next dose of the famed Watson concoction? Actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been microdosing you guys for quite a while now, but you might have built up a little bit of a tolerance, but we'll see soon. I have a big batch coming in a few months, so I'm preparing for that. Oh, but it's a secret. Sorry, it's a secret. Don't worry about it. It's coming soon. Next question. Thank you. What are the Hey, Detective Watson, what's your favorite vegetable? Personally, I like spinaches. Oh, I like cauliflower. Cauliflower is tasty, and I read an article like about fractals and stuff, and apparently, well, not apparently, if you do look at a cauliflower and you like look at the pattern on the cauliflower head, it does actually form fractals, which is really interesting. But also I think cauliflower that's like cooked in a pan or like steamed with a little bit of butter and a little tiny bit of garlic, oh, that's really tasty. I could just eat that forever. And I love cauliflower like in pasta, or they make like riced cauliflower or like cauliflower pizza. Yeah, I like cauliflower. Cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower is tasty. I also like broccoli. I like carrots. I like lettuce. I like tomatoes. I do like spinach, but mostly just like cream of spinach or spinach and like a quiche is tasty, or spinach and pasta, that's tasty. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Next line, please. Could you share the origin story of how you got interested in terrarium, aquarium, horticulture? Hobbies. Oh yeah, if you guys, well, I think most of you guys know, but I like making terrariums. It's fun. How did I get started? Oh yeah, I remember like maybe like 5 or so years ago, I started getting like a bunch of recommended YouTube videos. It was the algorithm about like fish videos and stuff. I don't remember what I was looking up, but yeah, I started getting a lot of fish like caretaking videos, and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And I watched for a while, and I was like, wait a second, I can have my own tank. I can have like my own fish. And so yeah, the first tank I ever got was a 10-gallon tank. It was like a kit, and I put like I only had sand in there. I didn't have anything but sand in there, and then I put a big snail in there, and that's all I had for like a few months. I just had a big 10-gallon tank with a big snail. It's called an apple snail, a mystery snail. And it was so cool watching the snail just like move around. I mean, he was probably pretty bored because I didn't have anything else in the tank, but he lived for a long time, and it was really cool to see the snail completely come out of its shell and like see its whole body extend through the shell, because a lot of the time when you have those snails in a tank with other fish, they kind of just hide, because that's what snails do. They just hide in their nice little cozy tank on their armor, and they don't come out. But yeah, I really liked seeing the snail come out of its shell. So yeah, after that, I started getting interested in more fish and whatnot. How big was it? Probably the size. Have you guys ever seen like a $50 coin or like a dollar coin? I think $50 coins are bigger than dollar coins for some reason. But yeah, like about that big, this shell, circumference wise maybe. Next slide, please. Hello, Amit. I hope you're doing fine. I want to know how was it for you having a gluten allergy all of a sudden? Aside from physical stuff you described to us on stream, and if you eat gluten, If you eat some things with gluten sometimes, how hard is it not to be able to eat things you used to like, and how do you deal with it? Well, it depends. Some days I'm like, I really want a piece of hot bread. I just want a hot sandwich with turkey and lettuce and tomato and warm, fresh, fluffy, crunchy bread. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I highly suspect that I have a gluten intolerance or allergy, or yeah. So I haven't been eating, or yeah, I haven't been eating noodles or bread. Sometimes I take like a little tiny bit of a cookie or like a cake or something sweet. That's probably the hardest stuff to give up, because I love baked goods. So it's kind of difficult. But there's also some things you can eat. Like I tried recently a cookie that is plant-based. It's a plant-based cookie. It actually sounds gross, but it comes as cookie dough, and you bake it like a normal cookie, and it actually tasted pretty good when it was fresh. Yeah, it sounds weird, but you know, cookies are kind of like plant-based anyways, because they have cocoa powder, or cocoa bean. Yeah. Anyways, it was gluten-free, plant-based, vegan, dairy-free. It was actually pretty tasty. I liked it. I'm gonna have some more later, maybe. Yeah, it was yummy. Next question, please. Our super chats cringe. How do we make them less cringe? Well, I think cringe is one of those words that people can ascribe to like anything. And for me, I feel like there's very like, it's like a cringe. It's kind of hard to describe. I feel like cringe, that could be like you know, subjective. That's subjective. But for me, I don't really think your super chats, you guys' super chats are cringe. There might be like one or two maybe, but usually it's like pretty standard stuff, I feel like. Oh, but you know what's a word that I really like? Cringe fest. Yeah, that's a good word. Anyways, next question. Thank you. Yeah, man, after hearing your childhood stories involving an accident with a dog, I'm surprised that you actually own some right now. My question is, did that incident cause you to actually have fear of dogs? If so, how did you end up overcoming it? Oh yeah, I've had a lot of bad experiences with dogs. Like I've been bit in the face, I've been bit in the hand, I've been bit in the arm. I have like other dog related injuries where I have like this rope burn on my ankle because when I had a big dog and I was a small wee ame, their like leash got wrapped around my leg and they started running, and I got a rope burn scar from that on my ankle. So yeah, I mean, I could see why, if you've been like attacked by dogs, how it might be easy to be afraid of them. But I think it's you should have the common sense to be afraid of a dog. Unless you're very, very experienced with handling dogs, you should be afraid of a dog or like an animal, because if you don't know that animal, you never approached them before. I'm not saying you should like be scared, like you don't want to see them or touch them or something like that, but you should always exercise caution when dealing with any type of animal, because animals are animals, and when an animal feels threatened, they will attack. You know, even if it's your loving cat, you know, given some certain circumstances, they might, you know, they might lash out, whatever the reason, because that's just how animals are. So you should always exercise caution. You don't have to be like super scared of them. But for me, you know, I don't know. It doesn't deter me. I still like dogs. I've been bit by a cat before, really bad. But also, I have like a ton of cat scratch, like little tiny cat scratch scars. I don't know. You know, it's just part of being around animals and knowing how to deal with them. And once you gain some more experience with it, you can get a little bit more confident when you get used to their body language and stuff. Animals are pretty easy to read. You know, when they're gonna show some signs of aggression, you can really tell. So yeah. I think humans are scarier, because you can't tell sometimes. Alright, next question! Thank you! If you could choose, would you live deep in the jungle, at the bottom of the sea, or on a space station? Oh. Oh, I want to live in a jungle. That'd be cool. Like deep in a jungle. I'd like go out in the morning or something and look for mushrooms and moss and other plants. And then maybe I'd spot a monkey. And then, yeah, being at the bottom of the sea sounds scary because that's like a lot of pressure. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure and it sounds claustrophobic. But in a space station sounds kind of cool. But then you have to be up there for a long time, probably. You know, for like a few months. I don't know, I live pretty isolated life, so maybe it wouldn't be that bad if I still have internet. But, you know, kind of comfy over here in my office. Maybe if I could have my whole office in space, I'd be alright with it. But I don't know if Bubba, Mickey, and Wellington and Henry could come up to space with me, so it'd be a little lonely. But I guess I'd have you guys if I had the internet. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd have pretty good ping, huh? I think I'd have some good ping, right? Oh no, probably not, because it'd probably be worse, because then it goes from the space station to the server, then to like whatever, the satellite or whatever. Oh, because I thought if you're closer to the satellite, you'd have less ping, but I think it depends on the server, and all the servers are on Earth. They don't float in the sky. Or do they? Next question! Thank you! What is a game genre of game that you will never ever play, no matter how much people beg you to? Get this through your head, chat! We are not playing VR chat! We can't play VR chat! Other than that... usually I would say streaming an MMO does not really sound that fun to me personally. So probably like an MMO, but I would play it. I would stream it if it was like RuneScape or like Dofus or I don't know. Yeah, maybe those are... I don't know if those are good examples. Yeah, probably like an MMO or something. I would play a visual novel, it just depends. Like, if it's a meaty visual novel, then probably not. Anyways, yeah. Next question, thank you! Hello, Amit. Hello! I hope everything is going well. What do you like most about streaming? What do you dislike most? Oh, well, I guess I answered the first part already. Well, I guess that was the first part about being VTuber. Oh, now I remember when I read these questions. Oh, yeah. Favorite part about being a VTuber, can I change the answer for that one? Was, I feel like I really get to, you know, be myself or be really over the top without looking too stupid. I mean, I'm sure... cringe might be a word you could ascribe to me sometimes, but usually, you know, it's pretty nice. You know, I get to be myself. And yeah, so then we'll change the what do you like most about being a VTuber to the what do you like most about streaming? Yeah, that's the one where playing a game with you guys. I thought that's a really, really nice, warm, fuzzy feeling when we have a good gaming stream. I love it. What do I dislike the most? Well, you know, I'm not gonna, I can't lie to you guys. It's pretty comfy, pretty cozy. I really like what I do, but you know, it's not like the most difficult thing in the world, but sometimes you do get a lot of anxiety over what could happen on stream, or like things that might show on stream, or things you guys might hear on stream, and yeah, that there's a lot of anxiety attached to that, and I wish it wasn't like that. I wish it wasn't the way that it was, but people will be people on the internet. And that's just how it is. And yeah, I think most people suffer from like not suffer. I wouldn't say suffering, okay, but yeah, it's kind of like I think for us and as VTubers or just streamers in general, you know, you get a lot of anxiety when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, but for the most part, it's pretty fun, so I can't really complain too much, you know. Yeah, and it's a lot of pressure sometimes, but again, it's like not really too much to complain about. Anyways, yeah, thank you for the question. But next slide, please. Hello, Amit. Hello. What is the most memorable gift you've ever received? Always enjoyed watching your streams. Please keep being yourself and always do what makes you happy. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I'll try my best. Most memorable gift I've ever received. I couldn't think of like anything for this, but I don't know. I'm not really the type of person. Like, I like getting gifts, but I like giving gifts more than receiving gifts. So I have gifts that I like remember that I gave. Like when I was a small ame, I used to steal like family members' belongings and then rewrap them up as presents, and I would give them back to them and be like, "Here you go," and they'd be really excited, like, "Wow, ame, you got this for me! Wow!" Or I'd make like a little piñata because I used to have a bunk bed when I was very young with brother Watson, and I had the bottom bunk, and I used to make these little piñatas where I would like take people's stuff and then like little tiny stuff, and I'd wrap them up in like paper and tape, and then I'd hang it from a string from the bunk bed, and I would like try to hit it to like open it because I really liked the idea of piñatas. Anyways, that's sort of unrelated, but it was around the same time. And then also I remember, I think it was for like the holidays at school or something. We had like a very tight-knit class, and one time I made like these kind of like, you know, what are they called? It's like the gacha containers, the gacha balls. The containers that are like, that has a little top and you open it, it's like I had one of those, but I got a few of those, like a pack of like 20 or 30, and I filled it with like these little toys from like a party shop, like little party favors and candies and stuff like that, and I gave one to everybody in the class. Yeah, they're like Pokeballs. I don't know, I really like giving stuff to people. It's a nice feeling, like I don't know, it's nice to give gifts to people that you know, or even people that you don't know. I don't know, it's a nice feeling. Anyways, I'm trying to think of a gift that I've received. I don't know, there's a lot of gifts. Oh yeah, gonna send me lemons? Those are pretty cool, I still have them, yeah. I don't know, I kinda just have bad memory also. I have bad memory. The gift of life, yeah. Thank you for being born, Ame. No. I thank myself for being born. Thank you, Mama Watson, Papa Watson. And Mickey! Hi, Mickey. Mickey's on my lap now. Hello! Oh, thank you for the kisses. What's the matter? You gotta go outside, huh? Maybe she has to go out. Sometimes she'll come bother me. Here, stay in my lap until we're ready. We're almost there, Mickey. You can hold it. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. If you... Yeah. Maybe she just wants attention. I did take her out earlier. But sometimes I'll take them out. And they're just like, okay, time to take a nice nap outside. Hey, get up. Alright, next question. Thank you. What is a busy hololive workday like for you off stream? Surely there's a lot of prep and planning for some of your more creative streams. Keep being awesome and successful. I think you're pretty cool. And you and your Genmate streams have been some of the few bright spots in my life the last year and a half. Love you lots, boss. That's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the nice message. A busy hololive workday off of stream. Yeah. You guys say prep and planning? I may just do that. I do some prep. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, when it comes to like the more creative streams, a lot of the times I do that sort of stuff last minute. But you know, there's like other stuff that we do. Like sometimes we'll have to like approve something or look over some documents. Also like you know, discuss future plans or have meetings and stuff like that. So there's quite a bit of stuff that we do off of stream. Besides streaming, you know, there's a lot of planning out for stuff that happens, you know, lots of time in advance. So yeah, a lot of pre-planning. I wouldn't say it's like constant or anything like that, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that has to go on in the background. Yeah, that we don't really tell you guys about, and you know, we're gonna keep it that way. Next slide, please. Hi, Ame. Hi. Are you still nervous when you stream, or are you totally used to it? Are there certain types of streams that make you more or less nervous than usual? Thank you. Well, thank you for your question. Are you still nervous when you stream? I think so, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I get nervous, like, sometimes I'll stutter, and sometimes I'll stutter, like, too much. That makes me nervous. Or, sometimes when it's, like, streams where it's, like, collab streams, like, a lot of the time, well, mostly all the time, I have fun with the collab streams, but I'm also, even though it's probably kind of hard to tell, especially because on stream I'm really talkative with you guys, but when it comes to like being actually social, I'm not really the type of person that talks to people and like I do like interacting with people and doing stuff for people, and I kind of have to like build up to talking to someone, so it's a little difficult for me to do like collab streams and stuff like that. But I know you guys really want it, and I try to push myself for that, because I get it. Like, that's really the appeal of a lot of like hololive, is seeing everyone interact and be a big family and stuff like that, and I want to be a part of that too. But it's just like the way that I am, and the way I have been. I'm not really a social, talkative person. I'm more like the person, I like to watch people interact. I like to listen, and sometimes I'll say stuff. I wouldn't say I'm like shy in showing who I am as a person, but I guess I'm just, yeah, I just find it difficult to talk with people. Even though, like, when it's here and you guys are here, yeah, it's different, like, being alone versus, you know, talking one-on-one, or one-on-one-on-one, or one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one, or one-on-one, or one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one. You get what I mean? Anyways, yeah, other than that, like, when it comes to the gaming streams, you know, those are, like, the most comfortable for me. I really like doing them. I really like playing games, and especially with you guys, and sharing it with you guys, and having fun, and overcoming challenges in games. And, yeah, that's really fun for me. That's, like, my favorite part. Anyways, yeah. Alright, next question. Thank you. Hammett, as a time-traveling detective whose life is surely filled with all sorts of responsibilities, what would your best advice be for someone dealing with stress? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, I've been through quite a few stressful things. You know, I'm grateful that it's not like the worst of the worst of stressful things you could go through, but I would say the things I've been through are pretty stressful. And a lot of the times I think that what helps is trying to find the bright side and like make fun of the situation. Yeah. And you know, when you overcome those things, you know, hopefully, you know, you kind of improve as a person also. So, you know, just try to laugh at what's going on around you. Laugh at your situation, even if you're down in the dumps, you know. There's always something. There's gotta be something. You can laugh about yourself being down in the dumps. You never know. When you're down there, it gets pretty dark. But yeah, as long as, you know, don't take it out on other people. That's one of those things, you know. I'm not a perfect person. There's some things I've done where, you know, you just have to be careful. The last thing I would want to do is hurt someone's feelings. Because to me, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good to me to make someone feel bad. But when you're younger, you kind of don't really think about that sort of thing. And you might do it unintentionally. Just, you know, try not to stress other people out with your stress. Thank you for the question. Next! I'm sure that I speak for many teammates of how creative and unique your streams are. How do you come up with ideas for stream? Do you think of them spontaneously, or do you more often get inspiration from the streamers? Also, do you face issues with the ideas being shot down by management? Thank you for giving us the opportunity for these questions. Thank you for the question. Yeah, I got a lot of questions like this, which is why I decided to answer them. Thank you for the compliments. Yeah, coming up for ideas for streams, sometimes I'll have like an idea that I had like a long time ago, or that I have now for like a few months in the future, and I kind of just let it like sit in the back of my mind, and usually it'll just sit there, and then all at once it'll kind of just be like, okay, I can do this, and that for it, and then I gotta prepare these things for it. But usually I go through everything in my brain before I do it, which is why a lot of the times I do things last minute, because I think through everything that I need to do for like that stream before I do it. So I already know what I have to do, and that's why I can do it so fast before a stream starts. But yeah, it's also not like anything that complicated, I think. So yeah. But thank you. Do I get inspiration from other streamers? Sometimes I do, yeah. Probably subconsciously, I bet. But yeah, that's the thing. And, you know, I've seen that people have said that they feel inspired by me, and that's, like, really cool. You guys should always try to make your own stuff, too. Or, you know, even if you're trying out something else that somebody else did, you could put your own spin on it. So, I think that's a good thing, yeah. If you guys... I mean, that sounds really cool. If you guys try to do some cool stuff, also, yeah, do it. Also, face issues with your ideas being shut down by management. I feel like people think this happens more often than it does. Not too much, but also I don't really... Sometimes I'll just do something and then, like, you know, ask for forgiveness. That sort of thing. But usually, like, you know, there's, like, some limits being on YouTube and other factors, and I take all of that into consideration, so I think I know the limit, probably. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really happen that often. But thank for the question. Next slide, please. Are you satisfied with how you are today? What do you still want to achieve? Sometimes I feel like, oh, I could just, you know, be comfy. I could just coast and do, you know, just do like regular stuff and everything will be pretty alright. But then there's other times where I'm like, I have this crazy big idea and it's gonna cost a lot of money and a lot of resources. And I don't know if I'm qualified to do this, but maybe I'll try. So sometimes, yeah, it depends. Sometimes I'm just like, eh. But then other days I'm like, damn, I could do that. But it depends, yeah, it depends. I'm pretty picky with what I want to do. If it feels right, then I'll do it, you know? Whether it's a big achievement or something small. But I feel pretty satisfied with how things are now. I still want to keep pushing forward, climbing the mountain, and moving up. Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit at a time, at least. Anyways. Thank you for the question. Next slide, please. Hi, Amelia. Hi. And chat. Hi, chat. Hope you're all having a good day. Are you guys having a good day so far? Maybe? Just a little bit? Huh? Oh, chat is so cute sometimes. You guys are so cute. Not too shabby. Oh, better now. Okay, alright. Today is a good day? Today's not Sunday. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. My question is, how much time do you have to yourself as a streamer, and what do you do with that time? I have quite a bit of time to well, at least like the past few weeks, I feel like I've had quite a bit of time. But sometimes there'll be times where I kind of just do what's necessary, like around the office. And then I'll stream, and then I'll take a nap, and then I'll stream, and then I'll take a nap, and then I'll stream, and then I'll do some things that are necessary around the office, and then I'll sleep, and then I'll take a nap, and then I'll stream, and then I'll sleep, and then I'll stream, and then I'll take a nap. Sometimes it's like that, but recently I've been trying to put more time aside just to do other things, because, you know, it's healthy to take some breaks sometimes and, like, do other stuff, because otherwise I'll run dry. My brain will crinkle up and crumble up, even though that's what the crinkles are good for your brain. But it'll crinkle up and it'll be all dry, and oh, the content will be stale. Maybe it is, and I can't even tell. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for the question. Next slide, please. Do you have any advice for people that might still be wanting to start a streaming career but still have a normal job and to pay bills that's eating up their time and energy? The starting and transition period seems like they would be tough. Yeah, I don't know, this is kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult because streaming is not really like that, where you can just drop everything and do it and expect any sort of income. I mean, you can't, it's when you're starting out, it's never something that you should rely on. Maybe it's something you could rely on if you're upgrading your stream, like if you want to get a better webcam or you want to get a better microphone, then you can try relying on the income from like a stream to do that. But yeah, it's pretty difficult, and I don't think you should quit your job to stream. if it's possible, you might have to sacrifice like other things, like sleep, a little bit of sleep. You might have to sacrifice like other things that you might like to do, like watching Netflix or something like that, and instead put time into streaming. Yeah, it's really all about the grind. It's kind of I guess it's a little bit unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Like, you really have to put in a lot of hours, and you really don't get much back for it, for how many hours you put in when you're just starting out, especially. And that might happen for like years and years, and you might not have any like you might not have the income that you're expecting to get. But if you want to do it because you like it. If you're gonna do it for money in the long run, I guess that's okay too, but just make sure you enjoy it, because if you're not enjoying it, other people can tell. And just enjoying yourself and whatever you're doing is really important for the people that watch too, because people can tell when you enjoy something. There's like I guess if you're really good at faking it, but people might not be able to tell. But yeah, there's like ways, there's like tricks and whatnot that can kind of help you in streaming, whether it's like having a good VTuber model, or having a professional layout, or whatever, or having a gimmick. So if you want to put some time into researching that sort of stuff, that's good, because it also can help your like creative skills, or like branching out to learning new things, or yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. But most of it has to do with putting in the time and not really getting much back for it. For a while. Probably for a while. But no, don't give up. Don't give up, because you never know. You never know if you might get lucky. You might get lucky, or you might just, if you're just a streamer, you might just make friends and have cool people to hang out with and do stuff with and play games together, and that's worth quite a bit too. So, yeah. Go out there and make your own little world. Don't give up, but also pay your bills, because I don't want you, ending up on the street or something. Alright, next question. Thank you! Hi, Ame. Hello. I just want to know if you prefer terrarium, landscaping, or aquascaping for fishes. I was thinking of getting into it more, wondering which I should explore, because I love designing. Oh, if you like designing, I found out this cool thing recently that's, it's pretty, like a neat way to kind of practice, like, terrariums or aquariums. You just get, like a flat dish, like a flat bowl, and fill it with a bunch of sand. And then you get, like, rocks and stuff, and you can set up everything in the sand before you actually commit to anything, and kind of like doing the layout and everything in this shallow bowl with sand, it still stays upright, and you can kind of move stuff around and see how it looks, take, like, pictures, or decide where you want to put plants. So, if you want to practice, I feel like that's a good way. I don't think aquascaping or landscaping for terrariums are that different from each other. So yeah, just practice, find what you like, and yeah, do it. Next question! What was the inspiration behind Watoto character? Does it remind you of anyone you know, or maybe a combination of traits from various people in your life? Do you see a little bit of Watoto of yourself in Watoto? Watoto just came to me one day. Yeah, I just woke up one day and my brain was filled with Watoto. So, I don't really have, like, anything, I guess, to go off of other than that. Just one of those things, you just wake up to Watoto. What can I say? Oh, ow! Sorry, my kid is biting my foot! Hey! You're just laying under... You're grabbing my foot and biting my toe! He thinks I'm a toy! Hey! Anyways, yeah, I like Watoto. I guess I didn't really put too much thought into it. I just like the idea of Watoto, like you guys. And, still trying to, improve Watoto, next question, thank you. If you could send a message to yourself during debut, whether it be advice or whatever it is, what would you say? What would I say? Go to sleep, you idiot! Or take some more caffeine. That'll help. Oh, also, the day you thought you were gonna debut is not the same day that you're actually gonna debut, because time zones are confusing. Yeah. Pay attention to the schedule. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, you should keep the accent through the whole stream too. Do that. My real accent, of course, which I usually don't show to you guys. It's a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing. Next slide, please. Ow! My cat's toenail! His nail got stuck in like my nail. Not my nail, but like, you know, the nail bed. The part next to the nails. You know what? I'm sitting crisscross. That's it. No more foot. Anyways. Hi, Ame. How do you deal with people that you don't like? I don't think of them. I simply don't think of them. Yeah. The next question. Thank you. Ame, since you have many pets... Oh, this was the beginning. Oh, well, I guess that's it. I guess this is where we say goodbye. I'm all out of questions. I guess that's the end. Well, I have some things to do anyways. I gotta work on something quickly. And we have a stream later. What time is the stream later? I think it's in like... a little... Wait, what time is the stream? In like 3 hours. Okay, yeah. A little less than 3 hours we have a stream. Probably gonna finish Mario 64, but I have something to work on between then. So... can't really spend too much time with you guys now, but I will spend more time with you guys later. So, thank you guys for all the questions. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support as always, and thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for your money. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Sorry to leave so fast, but I don't have any super chats or anything to thank, so... I should go work on stuff, though. I gotta finish something for... something. Super chats are off. Yeah. It's because I want to play monkey video.